All right, we are live Friday, May 14th. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. Good morning to y'all. We'll wait to have some people jump on here. If you jump on, say good morning. It is Friday. We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. Talk about what everybody's missed this week. We've got a new sponsor announcement with a promo code for this company. So stay tuned for that because I'm going to talk about that right away this morning. So if you're on, leave a comment, say hello. Let me know you dropped in to say hi. Hope you're having a fantastic week. I'm just going to wait another minute here to see if we can get some more people on. I see some people jumping on and off here. So if you're on, let me know. Carry On Podcast. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hey, so the announcement on Wednesday, and I'll bring that up. I guess I'll wait and bring it up when I talk about your show. Um, the judgment on the Tegu case. Wow, good, but like long road ahead still. I think. So I'll talk about that here in a couple minutes. I'll bring that up. Um, so yeah, stay on. I'm gonna give it about another 45 seconds, and I'm gonna get started. I know it's still early. You know, most people out in the West, Arizona peeps that watch this on that come on usually are on a little bit later. Hey, Tanya, good morning to you. How's your week going? All right, we got another 20 seconds here, and I'm gonna get this party started. A lot of good stuff this week, and then I'm gonna ask a question that I usually don't ask these types of questions, but I want to try to get some people's responses to it, and I'm gonna do it right off the back. So, all right, let's do this. You know what? Let's get started. Let's get this party started. Um, again, happy Friday. Uh, hope everybody's having a great week. It is National Police Week this week. So, first off, let me say to all the men and women, our community heroes in blue, in law enforcement, um, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Uh, Going out there each and every day and protecting our communities. So, a big thank you to all our law enforcement personnel out there. We love you. Um, Also, want to give a shout out. We got a new sponsor on the network, 2A Republic. That's the shirt that you see here. It's a black and white because 2A. It's talking about the Second Amendment. It's black and white. Go to 2A Republic, the number two, capital A Republic.com, and use promo code HMG, and you'll get 10% off every single time you purchase something from them. So go check them out. They're patriots. We love them. Great fabric, and the presentation that they have when they send you your shirt is awesome. So make sure you go check that out. 2A Republic, promo code HMG, and you'll get 10% off. All right, I want to ask a question, and I've been contemplating whether or not I should do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. A couple things. One, what do you think of the vaccine? I'm going to give you my personal opinion. I don't care whether you get it or not. That's completely up to you. Do I think we should be forced to get it? No. My personal opinion. Again, you can agree with me, you can disagree with me. That's fine. That's your opinion. Doesn't matter. I respect that. So, what are your thoughts on that? And let's keep the comments respectful. Um, I think this kind of all steered with a tweet from Joe Biden yesterday about, you got two choices. You either get the vaccine or wear a mask. And I'm not that one just doesn't sit right with me. So, Tanya, I appreciate it. I'm personally, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing the vaccine. Those of you that think I'm wrong for doing it, again, your opinion. But I'm just curious how much research people have done and looked at this stuff before. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that stuff. We're gonna move on because it's just it is what it is right now, and we could literally do an entire show of just and that's not what we're about. So, let's hear. Carry on. I'm not getting it. I refuse to let anyone. Yeah, that's a good point. Because there's some people that do that. There are. I know. There are places throughout the United States that have employees in the health field. Now I gotta be careful how I word this. Where their employer is pressuring them to get the vaccine, and I don't think that's right. Again, Adam Bird, this is just my opinion. My opinion. So take it for what it is. All right, listen. Let's get started into some good stuff here because we had some great shows this week, and I'm really excited to talk about them. So first up in the queue, let's get this started. Stay with me. Not your average operator. Topic this week: broken and blessed. This week, guess yours truly. I was a guest along with my buddy Jimmy Boggs. Was on the show this week, and we talked about our podcast, Broken and Blessed. And really, what it is where do you go when your spiritual side is hurting? This week, the team welcomes teammates and fellow veterans. Yours truly, Adam Bird, and Jimmy Papa Bear Boggs from the Broken and Blessed podcast. We went on there in depth, very passionate conversations about our relationship with God, Jesus, and our purpose in life. Now, reading some of these notes and listening to me share this with you guys, you're probably like, all right, I get it. It's not my thing. Even more of a reason why you need to listen to this episode this week. It's not your average podcast. Obviously, you're going to hear about how active duty and veterans have been brought together by God during war, how flirting with death has opened doors due to a higher calling, and how great relationships have been molded for the purpose by design, not by chance. So you got to check this one out. That's this week's Broken and Blessed, and it's a powerful one. No joke. That one was good. Morning, Patty. How are you? Tanya, Broken and Blessed, one of my favorite. That's sweet of you, Tanya. Thank you. We need to get more, so I'm working on it. We are working on it. All right, next up we have Carry On Podcast. This one's twofold, so stay with me. First up, this week's episode was called Out of the Fight with Steve Moon. Out of the Fight, producer, director Steve Moon takes us on a journey of U.S. Sergeant Jason Pate, a fictional character who, after 3 tours in Afghanistan, returns home with combat PTSD and suicidal thoughts while trying to readjust to family life. Steve has worked with over 200 military families to help tell this story accurately and thoughtfully. A narrative that is far too familiar for many of us veterans and their families. What's most on point about this film, and this is very important, is the lack of Hollywood ending, which Steve, the director, refused to do. And it makes this story and this film all more real and accurate. So hats off. This is a great episode. You got to listen to this one. This is Out of the Fight, Steve Moon, Carry On Podcast. Now, the part 2 of the Carry On Podcast. Several weeks ago, they did a story with an attorney for Corporal Teu. They have made a judgment. There's been some updates that happened this week. In fact, on Wednesday, they went to court. She is now out. She's not in the brig anymore. But for more details on that, that was episode 11. You can go back to the Carry On podcast archives and listen to episode 11, get caught up, and then figure out what the newest decision was on that case. So, Mark, Patriot Pride, morning, brother. All right, next up. Excuse me. Next up, we got the MSEC podcast brought to you in part by our friends over at Military Child Education Coalition. This week, it was the Braylon Aubrey Foundation. Founder of the Braylon Aubrey Foundation, Don Culp, opens up about his struggles of being a parent of a child with special needs and how the support provided him through the EFMP and the TRICARE made a positive impact in the life of his daughter and family. Warning on this episode: have some Kleenex because near the end it's a bit of a tearjerker, and it gets to you. I'm not gonna lie, it gets to you. So check that out. That's this week's MSEC podcast. Thank you for sharing the update. Yep, you're welcome. Absolutely. It's an important case. All right, next up, we have the Arms Room Show. The Arms Room. This week's topic, anger management. I'm going to let that sink in because some of us really need anger management and how we've had to learn to adjust to change. How many of you out there that are watching this right now need anger management and need to learn to adjust to change? I think we've all been there at one point. JD, good morning to you. Yeah, JD, I'll get to you at the end of the show. I got something there. We'll talk. I got a sports thing I want to talk about at the end of the show. Another question that I'll ask at the end. But let me get through these shows here, and then I'll ask the question. All right, next up, let's see here. Arms Room Show, anger management. Okay, so that's the Arms Room Show. Check out the anger management one. All right. Next up, we got the Military Millionaire podcast. Listen, this has been a great podcast. I absolutely love these guys. Last week and the week before, I brought up David's new book. It is The No BS Guide to Military Life. I'm promoting this again because this is a very powerful book. If you have ever wanted to build wealth and invest in real estate and stuff, this is a must-have. I wasn't even going to do that, but David, I love you, brother. So it's a great book. I just finished that one. This week, on their show, the Military Millionaire Podcast, how to crush negotiations and score seller financing. Guest this week, Autumn Rankin. She listen closely as she talks about her direct approach to dealing with sellers and attitude towards creating a win-win situations becomes the common denominator of all the investments she's ever succeeded in. The kinds of investments that has never once required her a 20% down on a property. This is a really cool episode, and the way she talks and stuff like that, it's almost like she Jedi mind tricks people. She's like, I'm not going to put 20% down, and it's great. So check that out. That's this week's the Military Millionaire Podcast. If you want to follow their group, go to Facebook. And it's From Military to Millionaire. So, let me see here. JD, I've never had a problem here. I don't have a problem with that, JD. I believe you. I believe you. Anyway. Next up, we got the Ubaldi reports. The Ubaldi reports. Quick episodes this week. All these episodes are about 10 to 15 minutes long. Great shows. Topics this week. State of the show. What is racism? Get back to work. And media is in control. I'm telling you, these are great little segments, and it keeps you up to date because they are very um, bipartisan. They don't go from one side or the other. They hold everybody feet to the fire, and they do a tremendous job at this. So it's a very these shows are easily to consume. So check that out. All right, next up we have our girl Shay Sparks, the Power Investing in People podcast. Make sure you check out this week's episode. She's got guest Rod Campbell on the show. So that's this week's The Power of Investing in People podcast. Next up, we got Time to Shine Today with Scott Ferguson. Guest this week, Stephen Summers. He's a co-founder of Marketplace Superheroes, an online education and service company that helps people all over the world, learn how to sell their own products globally on Amazon from complete scratch. A lot of takeaways in this one this week, so check that out. That's this week's Time to Shine Today. Next up, we got Veterans Unite with the People's Patriot Projects. Got your 6 at 6 every Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a get-together. They do a live on Facebook. You got to check it out. It's pretty awesome. And more to come about that here. Next up, we have From War Hero to Superhero. This is one of our newer shows. This week, Being Intentional, Bridging the Gap. Great episode with them, so check that out. War Hero, Superhero. And remember, you can find all of these shows on the HMG website. Go to heroesmediagroup.com. Let me see here. Last show for this week, and then I got a couple questions and announcements. So check this out. This week on the Decision Hour, yours truly, I have Mr. Justin Clark, who is the founder of Veterans Referring Veterans. Veterans Referring Veterans. Listen, Justin, solid dude. He's real funny. The biggest thing is like what happens when you realize that your dance career just isn't going to go anywhere. It's an inside joke. You'll get it when you listen to the episode. So what is Veterans Referring Veterans? It's this online like big directory. But it's so much more than that. It's a huge community, and you got to follow them if you're not on. I'm not on TikTok, but they have an Instagram page, Veterans Referring Veterans, and Justin is quite the character. He's a 17-year Air Force veteran. He shares his story. He's got a crazy story about losing the tips of his fingers. Medically retired, then he gets out, and after a while, he realized that he was missing something, and that was the camaraderie and community. So that's how Veterans Referring Veterans was formed, and it has just taken off. It's only about 2 years old. Check it out, and you can actually go check out veteransreferringveterans.com. Is their website. Huge directory of some great veteran organizations out there. So check that out. That's this week's the Decision Hour show. So that was a fun one, and I think you'll like that one. It was fun. Had a lot of laughs on that one. All right, quick question for you sports nuts out there, and JD, if you're watching, it's not for you. Tim Tebow recently signs a 1-year deal as the tight end for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think, and I'm putting it out there live right now, I think he's going to suit up. I think he's going to play a few games this year at the tight end position. I think he'll see some play time this year. What are your thoughts? What say you? Leave a comment below. JD, I'm going to tell you right now, he doesn't think it's going to happen. He thinks he might make the practice squad or something like that. I think he'll get some play time, and I think we'll see Tim Tebow out on the field this year. I said it. I said what I said. That being said, I cannot listen. 2A Republic, go check them out. If you use HMG as a code, you get 10% off. Comfortable shirts, I absolutely love them. I want to thank more of our sponsors as well. We have Simper Savage. Love their stuff. If you're looking for a salad dressing marinade, you got to check it out. Simper Savage. Get their stuff. I absolutely love them. Short Mountain Distillery. Listen, I'm going to be at Short Mountain Distillery June 3rd, 4th through about the June 8th. If you are going to be in Middle Tennessee, you have to go check out Short Mountain Distillery. The restaurant is amazing. The property is beautiful, and the liquor is great. I don't know what to tell you. Go check it out, Short Mountain Distillery. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. Rick's Roasters. They're our partner in our coffee line that we have over at HMG Beverage. Excuse me. So go check out Rick's Roasters. Get the HMG coffee. Sign up for our monthly subscription that we have over there. Digital Trigger. Thank you, my tax fella. Anthony and his team over at My Tax Fella, great people. If you need your taxes done, you need bookkeeping. If you're a business and you want to get your stuff set up, you go talk to him over there. Attica Systems. I mentioned HMG Beverage, our sister company. JB Auto Clothiers, First Amendment Praetorian. Go check them out. Let me see here. And Green Zone Heroes. Check them all out. I'll list them all here. Make sure you find them. We got some new shows coming here in about a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks. 2 new ones. I'm really excited. We're going to. They're gonna be some powerful shows. I'm absolutely loving these 2 new ones that are coming on. So stay tuned with those. Let me see here. I love the bow tie. It reminds me of an older girl. JD. Let's see here. How do we kick somebody out? Can we do that? Can we do that? Anyway, Judy. Good morning. How are you, Judy? And thank you. Listen, it's the weekend. What's everybody got planned, right? Don't forget, if you're going to be if you're in Arizona, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Nebraska, DC, I'm going to be all over the place this summer. You're gonna see the country this summer. So if you're in any one of those places over the next 90 days, I'm going on tour, and stuff with work, with the beverage company, some stuff with Heroes Media Group, some family stuff as well. So it's kind of a combination of everything. I'm just packing up my car and we're going. So if you're in any of those areas and you would like to link up, DM us, send us a message, and I'll make sure that I try to make some time to come see and meet up with you. And that's another thing. I'd love to meet all you guys. So when I'm on the road or if I'm going to be somewhere, I'll try to keep you guys in the loop a little bit more, because I'd love to meet all of you out there that I've never met before that support what we're doing. Don't forget, we are hiring. We need content people. So if you're looking to cover events, now that events are starting to opening up, this is a great opportunity for sports people. Ask JD. JD's been working with us since the inception of HMG. He's been with me prior to that. I've known JD for almost a decade plus. And no, JD's like literally his family. So, but JD covers a lot of our NASCAR stuff when we were going and whatnot. So, if you're out there and there's events and stuff that you'd like to see or go cover and whatnot, let us know. We can't make any promises, but it's definitely something that we can look at. Let me see here, JD. Yeah, bro. JD, I'll be down next week. Junior's got his. I'll shoot you a text. Judy. Oh yeah, love it. And you know what? You worked hard. Enjoy it too. Next sports show Monday. All right, good. Bring it back. It'd be nice to see it, JD. It'd be nice to see it. So. Listen, make sure you check out all the shows. Go to heroesmediagroup.com. Check them out. Check out the sponsors. When I list the sponsors, go check out their pages and stuff. There's a reason why, we're pretty picky. We don't take anybody. We we work with these companies here because they're companies that we believe in and whatnot. And I'm proud to bring on 2A Republic onto the mix because it's awesome. Sarah, oh listen, since she chimed in. So this week, I can't go into detail what we did this week, but if you're ever in Pennsylvania at all on Wednesday nights, if you're a veteran, you need to go check out Worth It Hollow. A lot of fun, equine therapy. It was a great week this week. It was different, but it was great. And I can't say why. You'll find out once they make an announcement. You know what? You want to know what happened? Go follow their page. Go to Worth It Hollow uh, page and follow them. Lance, I would. I'm glad you made it, Lance, because I'm getting ready to wrap up the show, and I was just like, Lance wasn't here today, and I feel like a part of me just wasn't complete. But now that you are here, my day is complete, and for that, sir, I thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, so, um, that is all the time that I have today. And thank you, Sarah, for putting that up. Click on what Sarah said, Worth It Hollow. Click on that. Follow that page. Next week, we're not seeing this. Next week, we're going to be back in the desert. It's going to be hot as balls. And yeah, we'll figure something out. I'll try to give you. I'll try to go somewhere nice that's actually like some scenery and stuff like that. I don't know. I say that probably won't happen, but whatever. Either way, we're going to be in the desert. It's going to be hot. And the show is going to be later because they're about 3 hours behind where I'm at right now. So stay tuned for, whenever. I will be taking the bow tie because I know when I don't wear this, I get crap from you guys. So I make sure that I just carry the bow tie wherever I go now. So yeah, you're welcome. Anyway. Anyway, listen, that's it. I got to run. We got stuff to do. Have a great Friday. Have a blessed weekend. I love you all. Take care, and we'll see you guys next week.